What's poppin', everyone? Welcome to another episode of Remember When. My name is Jose. With me today are my boys Amir and Johnny. Say what's up, guys.
Yo, what's good, y'all?
Yo, what's up, y'all?
Hey, guys. Hey, fun fact. I now have 4 less teeth.
4 less you got your wisdom teeth removed?
I got the wisdom teeth removed.
How did it feel to go under?
Yo, so it's so crazy. They gave me my oxygen tube. The doctor came in, right? He was just like, hey, how are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And then he said, okay, so we're just going to inject this. Done. It was a wrap. I literally woke up like this. I don't even know how I was like maintaining myself. Woke up, I'm like, huh? And then the nurse was like, you remember our conversation about you having long eyelashes? I was like, huh? And she said, don't worry, sweetie, you're okay. And then just walked away. I'm literally so lost in the sauce. I was like floating on air, bro. I'm like,
that's fucking you don't remember any conversation about
don't remember talking to them about anything, right? And then got a ride home, and then that the rest was history.
Literally felt like, because I always look at videos and people will like do testimony and shit. They're like, yeah, all I remember is them putting some shit on me or injecting me, and then all of a sudden I was back up. I was like, huh? Like, yeah, that's fucking terrifying, bro.
Yeah, I just like woke up. I didn't have like any feeling at all in my like chin, like in like face area, like that. Whatever they did numb me, they numbed me, bro. And then I had the little cloth or whatever in my mouth to like sop up the blood and all that. And then that was it. It was so fast. Like, it was crazy.
Well, hopefully you didn't confess all your sins to...
Yeah, that's honestly, like, if I ever get put down under, that's going to be my biggest fear, because, like, what the fuck am I going to be... I'm already a wild-ass nigga. Like, I come from a generation of wild niggas, but... And I don't want, like, their auras to come out when I'm, like, put under, bro, because the amount of shit I probably say is going to be wild. Can't be recorded.
You think that would make a fun concept for like a TV show? Just like the shit people say when they go under?
That'd be kind of funny.
That would be kind of funny.
I feel like it'd be very selective, because I feel like all the bad clips, you wouldn't see that. I'm interested in the bad clips. I don't care about the chick calling the dentist cute or whatever.
Yeah.
Bro,
I don't care about that. I want to hear some sins being confessed, my boy.
Bro, they'll be like, all right, we're going to put Grandpa down under. All right, Grandpa, we can't wait for you to come back. You start slaying slurs and shit like, man, fuck all them. Like type shit. It's going to be like, oh, Grandpa.
Bro, that does happen, though. Like, people get dementia, and then, like, because if you grew up in a certain era and you were used to certain words, you might just start using them words again.
Like, I remember this one video where a dude got put down under at the doctors and shit, and he was like, man, hey, girl, you got big tits. Like, I was like, shit.
Hey, yo.
That man's honest. He's like, oh, man, I'm sorry. Man, that girl is cute, though. She has really nice ass, too. Like, I was like, dude, I'm going to be 10 times worse if I get put on.
Jesus, what are you saying?
I'm putting tape on his mouth. That's it. Like,
yo.
Good.
If he's awake, slap, bro.
That means I'm taking you with me if I get put under.
That's fine, bro. As long as you do the same. As soon as I'm awake, cloth me.
So wait, do you guys still have your wisdom teeth?
Yeah, I got mine. I'm thankful. At first, I was scared because, like, I think it was like a few years ago when it started hurting, but it's not bad. I actually think I'm blessed.
Okay.
I don't got to get them removed.
Hey, that's fantastic.
Actually, wait, but hey, you're 27 right now?
26.
26. And you have to get them removed now?
Yeah, so it was about like 3 months ago. They had flared up really badly. And when it flared up, I couldn't eat food for like a whole week. It was insane. Damn. And so, yeah, I ended up going to the dentist, and they gave me some like medication after like 3 or 4 days. It finally like went down and all that. But they said, yeah, so the best way to, prevent this from ever happening again is get rid of them. And I said, absolutely, immediately. Yeah. I was like, the pain that I felt, I've never felt anything like that in my life. So, yeah, I said, do what you got to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like if for anybody out there, if you're getting one wisdom tooth removed, get them all removed. Just get it all done.
Yeah, that's what I did. I just got them all removed.
Get it over with.
How about you, Amir? You have all of them?
Yeah, I still got all of them. I don't know, like, what type of scans they got nowadays, but they said it shouldn't be a problem in the future, thankfully, so.
Yeah, I hope so.
I only got 3 of them.
That really sucks if you're that grandpa that Johnny talking about going under for your wisdom teeth. That'll blow.
Bruh, I'm gonna have to go alone or something.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, they'll
so
probably
you just gonna waddle in the street back?
I mean, listen, as long as the staff talk shit with staff, it's cool. Like, I just don't want none of that coming anywhere else.
You go slide him a 50, just being like, yo, just lay me in the back room and, I'll come to eventually and then we'll be good.
I feel like they low-key record anyways.
They will. You're gonna be.
I feel like they do. Viral. Have you heard of that case like back then where it was like the woman got put under and like there was like video footage or like she woke up and she could hear the doctors like talking shit. They're like, damn, this bitch fat. Like, oh, they like operating on her and shit, like just talking hella smack. I'm like, damn, like
that's a hearsay she says case. So doctors probably won that.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Everybody nowadays has, like, Snapchat. Like, I can't tell you how many friends of mine are teachers, and they're Snapchat in the middle of their class, you know?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, they're being like, oh, my class is so whack. Because, like, they'll show me, like, the videos they took. They'd be like, yo, look, I took this a week ago in class. I'm like, in class? I said, when are you teaching them? They're like, they know stuff.
They bold. They bold for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But, I mean, imagine, like, that's the future, you know, of America being educated right there. And now we got doctors. They probably Snapchat during the operation being like, hey, yo.
Hey, bro, whoever hiring new nurses, doctors, check that day, that the years that they got them. If it was during COVID, don't hire them. Don't. It's all online. They can't do it in person, bro.
It's going to be a fucking damn shame if I ever get brain surgery. Doctor trying to record my shit, and then he dropped the phone in my brain and be like, man, these are people we hiring nowadays.
Yo, but that could be your super origin story. Like, that like you become Apple Man.
Yo,
just like the cyber powers just come one with you, and now like,
or you'll be known as the guy with the scalpel just showing in his ribs.
Or I'll be fucking brain dead. I'm just gonna be like drooling. That's gonna
Listen,
be the most
I'm just
realistic
saying
scenario.
it's a range of things that could happen. You're a gambling man, are you not?
Yeah,
okay,
but there's a certain risk I'm never going to take in my life. I could jump off the Golden Gate Bridge. I'm probably not going to survive, but you know, I'm not going to take that chance. I'm never going to take that chance. Yeah, there's a 1% chance I'll live. Why the fuck would I do that though?
I mean, what if you had a parachute?
Then of course I'm doing it. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
I mean, your parachute here is life insurance.
Life insurance. What if I'm dead though? I can't collect it.
Hey, bro, we gonna eat though.
That's true. That's true. If I got kids, maybe I'll do it.
You got to think of the greater needs. Me.
Who says I'm putting my life insurance to
yikes.
you? What if I got kids? What if I got kids? I need to be like, hey, Johnny the Fourth.
Nigga, you do not have kids.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna get kids. Sounds like a lot of work and money.
Yeah, I'd be really scared considering a couple episodes ago you were like, yeah, I don't want to shower. Ever.
I'm gonna be like that one dude who didn't shower for like 70 fucking years or some shit.
Jesus.
Yo, that man was crusted with dust, bro.
But apparently he didn't have any diseases or some shit like that, because apparently his body was so adaptable that it was able to easily
man, he contracted every disease, survived it, and now he got resistance. What you mean?
He's the most powerful human on earth. Yeah, that's a cheat code.
So, did you guys watch Zatch Bell growing up?
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. You want to know what's crazy? And Amir got on my ass for this too, because back in the day, whenever he would put on like something like Avatar, I'm like, man, get this bullshit out of here. Where's SpongeBob at? Like, where the fuck is SpongeBob? But the moment it's like something like Zatch Bell would come on, I'd be like, yeah, no, this is good. This is like some high quality shit. Fuck Avatar. Who needs that bullshit?
Why?
Because you want to know, here's the thing. You want to know what pissed me off about Avatar? It required continuity. And this was back in the day. Continuity is great because, you know, it actually has a good story. But back in the day, when you had to follow the continuity, but it was all aired out of order. You had to find out the right day. If you started the show late, you're just fucked unless you get the box set. Zatch Bell, I started from the beginning. Avatar, I didn't start from the beginning. So that's probably why I hated it compared to Zatch Bell.
How you feel about Avatar? So, I mean, I actually hate this show, but like, that's how I felt about G Gundam. You know, I would watch on Toonami, but like I'd be on episode like 40 one day, and then I'd be on episode like 3 another. I'm like, but what happened to the tournament? You know,
Bro,
I'm all confused. Yeah, so I get what you're saying though. Yeah, how about you, Amir? You messed with Zatch Bell growing up?
I thought it was cool. I mean, I thought it was cool enough to get the cars and all that shit. Like,
yeah.
I don't know how much of my like little spending money I spent on that. It's a damn shame because I don't know how to play the game.
Yeah, we literally had like back in. I know for a fact we had the books, but did we actually have the cards?
Books. We had a couple starter decks, so I remember we tried playing. I don't think we got far. Like, no. I think like we looked at the cards, read the rules, and was like, yeah, nah. Like,
yeah, I think one of us had like a black book, and the other had like a red book, and we would just be jumping on like in the TV room back in the Bubba Pop's house. We would be jumping on the couches, going like, I summon what the fuck is that? This die, I win. Why? I don't know.
The characters were very odd in Zatch Bell. Well, here's the thing. I can't say they're any more odd than stuff that I've currently seen. Like now that I've watched One Piece, all right, everything in One Piece weird. So like Zatch Bell seemed kind of normal. And same with Bobobo. If anybody's ever seen Bobobo, then Zatch Bell seems completely normal.
Honestly, the Zatch Bell anime has like the same kind of like Bobobo is way more like what the fuck? Who gives it like who gives a shit about what's happening? But Zatch Bell has like that same exact energy because especially in some of them clips, like they should be having me dying, bro. Because it'll be so overly exaggerated. That's actually funny.
Do you guys remember? I forgot the character's name. I'll look it up. But the one dude that he was like a singer or whatnot. And
Parco Fulgore. I love that motherfucker, bro.
That dude was so weird, and I like. To this day, just one of the greatest meme characters I've ever seen in any anime of my life. He had that one song where it was like, I think like English translation was like grab boobs or something like that.
Yeah, bro. Look,
it was so weird.
In the English dub, they had to fucking censor it because literally in the Japanese version, like he hands the main character Kiryu, I think it's Kiryu or Kiryu, but he hands him a CD and he's like, grabbing boobies, what the fuck? And then he dances like, opa, boing, boing.
Yeah, and he does a little like arm wave.
Yeah, he does the boy. He got like the titty, like go for titties, like going boing, boing. Like, bro, it's so fucking catchy. But in the English version, they're like, let's dance all the day, boy, boy.
Yeah, no, it's the boy, boy. Yo, that part, you gotta see every time.
Like, boy, boy. Bro, I want to bust that shit in the club. I would love to see that.
That is not gonna hit, bro.
Bro, if I catch anybody pulling up doing the, let's dance all the day, doing the spinning and shit, bro.
If I make eye contact with that person, I'm running. I'm fleeing. I'm literally going to tell the bartender, I'll be like, I promise I'll Venmo you. Just out the door.
But what was Zatch Bell about, bro? Like, what was it? What was it about?
So, in simplest terms, it's the Momotos, which are basically kind of like puppet-like creatures.
Living
in a
dolls.
sense. Yeah, living dolls. I think that's the best way to say it. It's living dolls that come to the earth, I think, every 1,000 years is what it is. Yeah, it was 1,000 years.
And it was like 100 of them or something
every
1,000 years.
100 dolls come onto the earth, they get partnered up with the human, and now they must battle it out to find who is the Momoto king.
Yeah, and just like the intro, it says, you know who's got the power. You know who's got to cast that spell. The Momotos, they got the power, but who casts the spells? Their partners.
Us.
Humanity has to cast some spells. We have the
power. We are the heroes in this story.
Mm-hmm.
And villains.
And villains. There were a lot of fucking villains. There's a lot of heroes, villains, and a lot of wacky ass motherfuckers. Yeah. Emphasis on the wacky ass motherfuckers, including Paco Fulgore. The living legend.
Some of them dolls were messed up, dog. It's not like all these guys came down to Earth and they were like, oh yeah, it's all the humans. Some of them dolls was demonic, bro.
Yeah.
That was like Slappy from Goosebumps,
bro. Sometimes worse, bro. Like, especially like the way the concept of that shit worked was like with the battles. The Momoto could just fucking take damage. Like, they're literally like Pokemon. Where like you could just they could take all the like lightning damage, they could take like all the blasts of energy. Meanwhile, like the humans would get hit in this shit and they would be fucking bleeding. Like literally, if the human dude, like their human caster was out, they lost the fucking battle. It was game over because literally the Momotos can regenerate, humans can't. Like them battles were fucking vicious.
Bro, the main character got laid hands on multiple times in that episode. Like just in that series in general, he got beat up so much.
Beginning Zatch, like in the series, absolute trash. Well, so. In case you all didn't know, Zatch Bell is the main character. He is the Momoto. Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I know that's a plot twist for some of you people out there. He
looks like a little blonde girl in a dress.
Exactly.
Yeah, it absolutely is correct. Yeah.
And he's voiced by a woman, so it kind of makes sense.
So it makes sense.
Yeah. He's voiced by the
Aren't most like main characters, like especially like, isn't Ash voiced by a woman?
Yeah. Most like children are voiced by women because you try to make a
that
male
high pitch,
like Timmy Turner, like Tara Strong. Like Tara Strong is known for like
Tara Strong. It kills any role.
For any like child, like the voice actor for Zatch was literally Jimmy Neutron.
Oh yeah.
That chick. Mm-hmm. And I remember as a kid that fucked me up because I'm like, there's no way these two are the same. There's no way. It sounds way too weird because every time I think of every time I'm watching Zatch Bell and I hear that man talk, I'm like, man, what the fuck? I can all I envision is that big ass head.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so the main duo in the show and manga, of course, are what's his face, Kyo. Yeah, I think that's the name, Kiyo, Kyo.
Yeah, it's like Kyo,
and Zatch Bell.
Kiro. I don't know.
Yeah, Kiro. We'll call him Kiro.
Kiro.
I'll just call him Kiro because I forgot. Or is it Kiru?
Watch it. I think it's Kiru.
Is it Kiru?
Maybe.
Kiru?
No, because sometimes the Japanese and the
Keyblade.
What?
Yikes.
But yeah, sometimes the
People
Japanese.
stir up a whole war in the comments section, unrelated to the video.
Like fucking idiots.
Was Kingdom Hearts 3 good?
But yeah, like sometimes like in the Japanese version they call him Gash. Like they call it Zatch Gash.
Bell, yeah.
That threw me off. I was like, who the fuck is Gash?
He said,
ain't that a
he said the
slur?
next level Ash. Oh,
Maybe
God.
it is a slur. We probably offended like 3 people in
I'm
Nicaragua.
90% sure that's a slur. 90%.
We're sorry to all those 3 people out there. We're ignorant. We're sorry.
He said to all 3.
He said, fuck representation.
So the craziest part about Zatch Bell, though, is that if you burn another... So the Momotos pair with a human being, with a human partner, right? And so that human partner has a book that's essentially tied to the Momoto itself and their life energy, so to speak, because the stronger like emotions and ties that the individual has and the more experience they have in battle, the better the Momoto is and the better spells that develop inside the book.
Like a
But-
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pokemon
Johnny
with
is
a book.
facts.
Yeah.
That was facts. Keep going.
Pokemon with a book, right? Yeah. And so, dang, that's actually really wild because it's like because you normally get that when you hit like a certain level in Pokemon, they're like, oh, do you want to replace this move with this move? And you're just like, yeah. That's Zatch Bell for you. He's just like, I'm just gonna upgrade this.
Except you get to talk back and your Momoto talk shit to you.
Yeah.
Might not even listen to you.
And in the show / manga, if you burn another person's book, that Momoto is done. Like they're out of the tournament, they're gone. Like that's it. That's their L.
And that was probably like a really cool element too, because like you could either beat the Momoto, kill the caster, you can straight up kill the caster, or just go straight for the fucking book. Like some people, you gotta fight with honor and like make it an actual battle, or just be like, no, fuck this, fuck honor. I'm just gonna go burn your shit, bro. Like,
Well, especially the one team. Hold on, I'm gonna figure out their names. Yeah, Brago and Sherry.
yeah.
Yeah, I think they burned like 20 books throughout the anime. So for those of you that read the manga, I'm sorry, I did not read the manga. I watched the English dub of the anime.
How many of us have read the manga? You? No? Me?
Bro,
Well-
even when it comes to the show, they only aired like 77 of 150.
Yeah, if you're like, for all those who like are curious about the series, go with the manga, because the anime, I'll say right now, the anime is kind of, it's got early anime problems. You know how Naruto, it's great. We all love Naruto. We fucking, especially part 1 Naruto. You got the Chunin exams, you got all that good shit. Sasuke retrieval arc is amazing. But then, it doesn't have filler problems like Naruto did, but it has a lot of bullshit padding where it'd be like, like there was like that one Momoto, it was like pink hair, it had like a cute version, but then it would be like, I think her name was like Kululu or some shit, but she started off evil and then she becomes like a fucking badass, like a fucking Wolverine type shit. And spoiler alert, she ends up losing the battle from Zatch. And then I swear to God, in the anime, they always fucking flash back to that shit. Be like, don't you remember what Kululu said? And then we'll flash back, goodbye, Zatch, goodbye, Kiru. I'm like, nigga, this is like the 50th fucking time. Shut the fuck up. I already know she died. She died. She's dead. Get the fuck over it, bruh.
You see, Zatch Bell is crazy because in the beginning, Zatch, he would black out after he'd do one of his spells. So like he'd do his like thunder move and then he just fall flat on his face. So I'm like, what kind of protagonist? I'm like, yo, this man buns. Could you imagine if after every time Goku did a Kamehameha, he was just like, oh. And then, he's just like, my bad, I'm done.
I'm done. Give me a week.
I'm done for the next like 2 hours.
That's what the Namek
That
sound
was
was.
my man from when he first got the power from All Might from My Hero.
Oh, yeah,
that was
He
Deku.
first just had to
That
break
was
his
Deku.
fingers and he just one shot pump like.
No, that's 100% true. Well, it's crazy. So the whole plot of Zatch Bell kind of reminds me of just Shaman King, so in Shaman King, it's like every like 100 years there's a shaman tournament to determine who the king is. I'm like, so what's up with anime and like becoming king of everything? I'm like, why is that everybody's
He
goal?
must become the Demon King.
Yeah.
So, was it because I know this was a shonen. Was Shaman King a shonen too?
But yeah, Shaman King
Okay,
was a shonen.
then it makes sense because it feels like every fucking shonen thing is like, we gotta do a tournament arc.
Yeah.
Yu Yu Hakusho, fucking Dragon Ball Z, you know, like I don't know if I've read One Piece, so I'm ignorant. Maybe One Piece had a tournament arc somewhere here and there.
They kind of did
Sorta.
at one point, yeah, and like Dressrosa was semi-tournament, like.
And Naruto had a tournament arc. Like most shit.
Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, Hunter x Hunter is full of them shits. Like it's a good concept as long as you do something original. I feel like Zatch Bell did. It did make its own like original type of thing.
That's the thing. I think like with the books like burning and whatnot, and like so that adds a crazy like dimension to it. Because you're just like, this character literally might not be in the next chapter.
Yeah.
You know, and I think there's like a lot of value to that. And then there's 100 different ones. So you like, now you're racking your brain. I'm like, okay, well, I've only seen 5. Who the hell are the other 95? So, you know, there's a lot of interest in that.
Yeah, and like, even though Zatch and Kiryu are the main characters, so, you know, main characters, it's like, oh, is Goku gonna fucking win this battle? Whoa, I wonder if he's gonna win or die. Oh, wow. It's like, it's the same thing like that, but at least with Zatch Bell, there's like a bunch of side characters. The opponents, sometimes they're really interesting, but it's like, oh, fuck, we're gonna see them go, because I actually like this character. Like, it's got a bunch of, I remember back then, it had like a bunch of sad scenes. Like, there was like a dude that was like, what do you call him? He calls Momoto like, Danny boy, help me with this. So they're like an old man and like a fucking like a teenager pretty much. He'd be like, Danny boy, you were my son. It'd be like a bunch of sad shit like that. Like I feel like it did enough. Like the show was good. And it was funny too. Like even back in the day, like I said, I loved it because it was actually funny.
Yeah. Did you know that the manga actually got an award? It won the 48th, I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it correctly, Shogakuin Award. And so, or for the shonen category, that is. And some other mangas that notably got that are Bleach, Inuyasha, Ace of Diamond, Yu Yu Hakusho, Slam Dunk, Mob Psycho 100, and Promised Neverland. So that's kind of a big deal that it's really in the same sentence as like all those titles, because those are some huge names. Those are some names that like everybody recognizes.
Yeah, I'm surprised another like Dragon Ball Z and One Piece ain't on that list, or even Naruto.
No,
that's crazy. I don't know what this award exactly is like awarding to, but if it's like, it's got other big names on that shit. So.
Mind you, yeah. So it gets awarded annually. So like, say you know, Dragon Ball Z was like a phenomenal manga that year, right? It doesn't mean that was the best for that year. You know what I mean? And that's the part that I think is like, it's tough. And I don't know all the metrics that they use to measure that. I don't know like the art, story, or however that works. So, there's a whole layer to that I don't even know. But all I know is that those are some big names right there. So to be put in the same category as them, that's
Bleach,
that's crazy.
Yu Yu Hakusho, and like that's good metric.
I think that's phenomenal. I think that's really impressive. Definitely says something about the show itself, the manga itself. Because the manga, I think, ended up going for like 33 volumes.
Yeah, the manga's really long. I watched a lot of the show. The beginning's cool.
No, it's not.
The beginning is cool. The shit that we are used to is all right, because you're getting introduced, you're getting, it's a brand new world and all that, and you have, all these different dolls that you're trying to figure out what's possible, because you're seeing evil ones and all types of shit. Something that looks like a baby with a duck mixed
yeah, that one is super weird. He's like,
there was a lot of weird stuff, but the later joints was like, I think it was basically the same plot. It was like, oh, this doll can control humans and we got to beat it.
Yeah, I was like, new doll of the week. Like, and I was like, a new villain of the week, new doll of the week. Who we fighting?
Yeah, I think the beginning of Zatch Bell, though, was definitely a lot friendlier for, like, younger audience and for new people, because those were more, like, episodic adventures, right? Rather than, like, this huge... Or it didn't feel like that you needed to watch one episode in order to follow the other, unless it was, like, a 2-part battle,
Yeah.
But besides that, yeah, it's not like you needed to see episode 21 to understand, like, 28. You can literally be like... Yeah, I'll watch episode 21 to episode 28, and you don't really feel like you're missing anything in between. It's because, like, doll of the day, who are we fighting, who are we teaming up with, what's the plot,
Yeah, you might not get all the rules, but at the same time, it's like if you, use context clues, you'd be like, oh, okay, so this works, this is how it works.
Yeah.
You can only cast spells with the humans. Okay, there we go. The end.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, unfortunately for all of the English viewers, I don't even think the English dub even finished. Like, they literally were airing it and then it never finished.
Yeah, they definitely didn't finish.
Well, so what I thought they did was for the anime. Oh yeah, for English dub. Yeah, I think
for the English dub.
I think the anime did end up finishing, but I'm pretty sure the anime ended up having an ending that was separate from the manga.
Yeah, it's kind of like we did with the goddamn, what was it called? Fullmetal Alchemist, the first series.
Oh yeah,
how they had like a whole separate ending, like even separate characters, wasn't Greed a completely different dude? I don't remember, but yeah, they had a whole separate ending for that shit. So it's like manga viewers, I'm sure, were disappointed, but
I low-key hate that shit. I'm not gonna lie, I low-key hate that. Like sometimes it works out, sometimes it really does, but like Full Metal,
nah, it's like
if it ain't Brotherhood, I don't want it.
Yeah, if it's not the official canon, so it's like who gives a fuck?
Yeah, no, that's fair. So did you guys have a favorite duo out of all of them? I could read off a few of the different duos and pairs that there were in Zatch Bell. So you guys let me know if any of them stand out to you.
I don't remember the name, but I remember the ice doll.
The ice doll.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't that the first one? I think it was the first one that
the dude with the blue hair and he hung out with the
It was like I think it was literally like the first battle that they fought against.
Was that the first battle?
I think so. I think it was like
I thought they fought Sherry and them.
Oh yeah, no, they got. Well, if you even want to count that as a fight, I mean, man's got clapped, right? And because in their first battle, didn't Zatch just get bodied by?
Yeah, because I mean, Sherry's doll is like the reincarnation of Sasuke.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
yeah, that's like Hiei, Sasuke, Vegeta all combined into one package.
Literally, man. I think man was like the most powerful fucking doll. But like once the tournament starts, they all get depowered. So it's like they have to be all on the same level. So if they didn't depower all of them, the fucking Brago would have sweeped the whole fucking the whole competition. Would have even been fair. But I think my favorite would be like, I mean, Zatch. I mean, I like Zatch. Zatch and Kiryu, they're cool. I'm just troll. I'm gonna say Paco Fergoria because like he's fucking goofy. Him and his little duck dude. But,
I agree with that.
But if I want to be like maybe a little bit serious, Brago and Sherry are probably the best ones. Like because Brago's an evil motherfucker, but Sherry's like, pompous. Like, she's like, oh, proper. You can't be like this, Brago. He's like, I want to kill this motherfucker. It's like, no, Brago, you gotta be chill.
Brago got some cool ass attacks, so I ain't gonna lie.
Well, wasn't Brago's abilities like gravity? Like gravity spells?
Yeah.
It was something sick. I remember that.
I mean, anytime any character in any show ever messes with gravity, S tier.
Easily stayed in his pocket.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, honestly, I'm trying to think who had actually, what is it? What's the name of the duck creature?
Kushmo? I think it's like Kushomi. I think it's Kushomi or something like that. It starts with K.
The doll that cries.
Oh wait,
he turns into a cannon.
yeah. Wait, did you say his name is Kush?
I said Kusho. It's like Kushomi.
Yeah. Man's Shaggy and Kush, right?
Shaggy and Kush.
You sound like a bomb strain.
The Scooby snack.
I bet you that's already made.
Probably
100%. Has to be. Yeah, no, I think he was probably like my least favorite in terms of powers because his is just some, illusions and transformations for the most part. Like it's more so like defense / fleeing from battle.
So he's a fake ass motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying,
bro.
He's like that clown Pokemon.
Mr. Mime?
Oh
yeah, Mr. Mime.
Did that man ever fight?
Bro, that's
in the anime.
I don't remember.
I remember him being with Ash's mom, just being like, "Hey, Ash."
That man only could do reflect. That's it.
Can you imagine if he does like Neji's 1,000 palms, just like, that would go crazy. Can you imagine any Pokemon doing that? Hitmonlee.
Hitmonlee? Yeah, Hitmonlee could do it.
Yeah, Hitmonlee could do it. Or
I'd be more scared.
maybe.
I'd be scared of motherfucking Machamp, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Machamp.
Machamp's fucking Goro.
Machamp do that, or like Lucario when he first came out. I was like, okay, this man actually throw hands.
Who you got your money on? Forearms from Ben 10 or Machamp?
Forearms.
Really?
Bro, Ben 10's OP.
He is. He ain't even relying, bro.
Ben 10 is OP as hell.
I mean, yes, but here's the thing. You got, Ben is the one that's controlling the alien.
Yeah,
doesn't matter. He's still an alien.
Okay, if we talking young, child Ben 10, maybe the Machamp would win. But we talking older, when he's more refined, he's got more strategy. Then I'll say the older Ben 10 could beat his ass.
I'm sticking with Machamp, bro.
Damn, that's crazy.
That man could do brick break. You're done. Game over. Or he could he could do one of those right to the neck and then done.
Bro, Machamp throw boulders. This man Ben 10 be throwing planets on that form, bro. What you mean?
Yeah, no, the forearms do be going crazy.
What them forearms do?
Oh, yikes. So would you guys like to see Zatch Bell come back in, for example, how the same way Shaman King had gotten a new life, or basically they redid the anime and posted it all on Netflix, just with like updated visuals, but literally same exact characters, same exact story, maybe tweaking like one or two small things that like are insignificant to the plot. But that's what they did. Would you like to see them do something like that for Zatch Bell?
Yeah, pull a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Finish the whole story. Like, there's a bunch of manga. I wish they would do that too. But Zatch Bell, I think it deserves it. Like, it's a good concept. It's good. I mean, honestly, it's good for kids. Like, it's literally, it was perfect when it came out at my age because I was like, holy shit. It's dolls. They're being goofy. It's literally a super goofy anime, but it can be serious when it wants to be serious. Cut all the fucking flashbacks and filler. You could have like a good, like, maybe 100 episode series.
Yeah.
It's good enough. And it's a funny thing too. Zatch Bell did come back. As a manga, they got a sequel.
Oh, a sequel manga. Okay. I mean, they kind of did the same thing with, I don't know if you guys remember Ultimate Muscle or Kaneko Man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they did the same thing with that. Is like that had ended after a while, and then they had like extended it again, and they had brought it back. But so that'd be pretty cool, actually. That'd be really interesting. How about you, Amir? What are your thoughts on that?
Pretty cool. I don't know. I think like maybe the idea and like maybe some of the themes are a bit outdated. So like you definitely have to update like a lot of things for the anime to be actually appealing. Because otherwise, if it's just people that reminisce on Zatch Bell, how many people is that actually? You know what I mean? Because like I fuck with it because I have the cards and everything. I loved like, especially if you redid it enough to where the cards were actually profitable or something like that. That's a mogul move, bro. Like,
did you guys ever play in the Zatch Bell video games?
No.
There was a game.
Yeah, I remember. Didn't you have the game?
Yeah, I did at one point.
Yeah. I don't remember if we played it though.
I
know for sure you didn't play it in my household.
No, not at all. I don't even remember playing at my own household.
To refresh memory. Was it well received? Like, did people like it? Was the next fighting game going at the FGC? Like, you know?
Yeah, it scored a 10 out of 10 from IGN.
Was that PS2 or GameCube?
So I think it also had a GameCube release, but I remember PS2 is what I had it on.
It probably got like a 3 out of 10.
Probably
like them older fucking Naruto games, bro. Like, it's just spam.
All right, so some of those Naruto games actually got 5.
Okay, not the first one we played.
Not the first one. Not the one we played. I don't remember that one.
Nah, that one was a spam fucking circle and use your ultimate to win.
Don't be mad because I won.
Fuck you. Bullshit.
Bro, it had the same basis as like new Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
Yeah, that game is spam fucking one button to win too,
runs
bro.
that instant transmission first.
Ain't no fucking strategies. Do one button to win, bro. Like the fucking Ultimate Ninja Storm games, bro. Like, it's just literally every time I look up gameplay, I'm like, oh, this shit looks fucking awesome. What are you really doing?
One button.
One fucking button. Use your ultimate, dodge it. one button again.
So when you guys had played those games, did you ever do like one of those things? So if you like timed your like I guess your block or whatnot, that like as they're getting ready to hit you, that you turn to that wood stump and then you pull up behind them. I remember doing a chain of that 10 times, bro. When I tell you the amount of sweat that was on my forehead after number 4, I was like, I'm gonna win this, bro. And I ended up losing it. That's the part that made me, that's the part that killed me the most.
That was like, Jose's version of the parry from Dark Souls.
Please. That reminds me when we like go one-on-one on like the Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and we get the instant transmission to go off.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah.
right when you're about to get fucking smacked in the ass, bro. Instant transmission. Smack him. Nope. Instant transmission again. And again. And again. And again. Bah, nigga, dead. You dead.
Oh my gosh. I remember when I did Mission 100 in that game. So it's literally Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, max stats, everything, like max strength, max defense, everything, right? So you got to bring your A game. And I think you only have like 20 points to like build your team or something like that.
It's like you could do 3 characters, you could do 4 characters, 5 characters, because not every single character is like built the same way. Like you could have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on your team, but he's gonna cost more points. So it's like you're gonna have lesser characters on your team.
So if you did like a character like that, then you have a Chaozu on your team to fill up the rest of your slots, right?
But to be honest, you better fill all 5 of them slots because you're gonna get your ass
with decent characters, yeah. And so I remember so when I finally defeated that challenge, because I'm not gonna lie, I took the L at least like 20 times. I got bodied badly, but so I finally did it, and like I like maxed out my skills, right? Like I got blisters on the hands. I'm looking like, you know, I've been living in my mom's basement for 12 years.
Yeah, the stick is falling off of your controller.
the wire's frayed and everything. But I came in and I was like, Bro, I was instant transitioning this boy. It was insane. He'd be coming at me. Like, we were, how I said with the Naruto thing, I was doing those combos the whole game, bro. I even absorbed his blast at one point in time. That timing is like crazy.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah.
You need to be on point, bro. I can't wait for Tenkaichi 4. I hope it's
bro,
good.
when I heard about that, I said,
hope it's good.
see me ignoring my responsibilities for a whole week.
Man, I hope
my
that game
my
is
job
good.
really about to hate me because I'm really gonna be putting my mouse on one of those pads where it just moves it for you. And they're gonna think I'm online. I'm running it up on the sticks the whole day.
I need to get a fucking Steam Deck. That way I can bring that shit to my workplace. Be like, yeah, I'm doing my work. Fucking rotating the fucking sticks. Yeah, I'm good.
Boss just looking over at Johnny, this man.
Like, I don't think y'all understand. I'm literally gonna call McDonald's. I'm gonna be like, yo, run up the McNuggets, boy, because I'm not cooking for the next 3 days. I'm not cooking. I can't wait for that game to come out.
I hope it's good. Please be good.
It
Lord,
better be.
I'll sacrifice my left nut to make Budokai Tenkaichi 4 good. I'll do anything.
A whole testicle?
A whole testicle. I'll happily do it if it's the best game. If it's the best DBZ game of all time.
Yeah, if it is.
If it is.
Yeah,
if it is.
It has to be, though.
Hopefully it's not Xenoverse 3.
It's better not be a Xenoverse. All they literally need to do is just get every fucking Dragon Ball character, make them unbalance this shit, and it'll be fucking amazing. That's exactly what Tenkaichi 3 was. It's unbalanced as fuck, but it's fun as hell.
Would you like it if the story and everything was good? The solo play is great.
Yeah.
But the connection is ass.
I
Like,
don't
the
give
servers is booty.
Man, actually, that's kind of...
Like, you can't even PvP right.
See, that's the only thing that keeps me off Tenkaichi 3 because, like, man, I'm playing by myself and the AI can only do so much before it becomes bullshit.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, make the story bullshit and give me a good online. That's all I need.
I just want a good What If saga.
Yeah,
That
true.
I absolutely want. Because the What If saga before, like, it answered, like, everything. It was like, what if Bardock stood up to Frieza? I'm like, yo, that's a great question. What if he did? Yeah.
I remember it was that level you play as King Vegeta, you can play as Bardock, Fasha, and shit like that.
Yeah.
You're all in space beating up Frieza's ass and shit, bro. I love them stories, bro. That shit was crazy.
When I tell you, I want every character. I want that frog that Ginyu possessed at one point in time. I want every character, bro. All of them. I want Poir. I want Oolong. I want all of them, bro. Give me every character. I want Emperor Pilaf. I want him to have the most vicious slap in that game.
Would you be mad if it was only people from Super?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I actually be mad. Jose and I will happily build their
no
jokes.
Yes.
We will
What
burn
about
that shit
Z
down.
exclusive?
Hell no.
Like, that's all? No.
You know, how about this? I'll give you everything. It's just you can't touch anybody from the movies.
That's fine. You know what? Give me everybody.
Like, only movie exclusive characters is what you're saying?
Everybody except movie characters is what he's saying. I'd be
Okay.
fine. I'd be
so
okay with that.
Like, we wouldn't have Cooler.
Yeah.
That sucks,
You
but
see, that really sucks because I actually messed with Cooler in the old game.
I love the second form.
Yeah, Meta Cooler in that game, broken.
Beat ass.
Yeah.
Beat ass.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I would be cool with that. I honestly would. I wouldn't be too offended.
I'm just trying to get a gauge on what's the perfect
Oh, wait.
DBZ game.
So as of right now, that would mean like Orange Piccolo would be out the game? And
Oh,
Beast
fuck,
Gohan?
that's true. No
Because-
Beast Gohan,
I
no
feel
Piccolo.
like they would include
Because
that.
they were
No
in the
Bojack,
movie and
'cause
they
you
haven't
said
been in the
You said
Oh,
experience.
movie
yeah.
exclusive. Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, at the moment they're
Yeah, bottom line is, put every fucking character in the
I
game
want all the characters.
and don't make shitty ass DLC. Because I know you fucking Bandai, you're gonna make fucking shitty DLC. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, we got all the super characters. But hey, you want Orange Piccolo? Man, it's gonna be about $5. Oh, Beast Gohan? Maybe we'll make that $10. You know, we gotta make money up in here. You know, this is the way the world is. You know, microtransactions out the ass. Oh, you want costumes? Oh, we're gonna do custom pack one. It's gonna be like $50. Maybe you'll get like 5 costumes and be like, man, at that point.
Johnny, why do all that when you can get the DBZ Battle Pass?
Yo, this said.
Oh, Mir, stop giving them fucking ideas, because they're gonna fucking do it. That's the state of modern gaming right now.
Charge
Fuck them.
$20 a month.
Fuck them. They're gonna do exactly what they did with Fighter Z.
They're gonna start charging you per boot on Goku's gi. Like they're gonna start charging each piece of the outfit.
That's a real concern though, because what's the game that just Diablo 5 or 4?
4, yeah.
Just came out, and people are like, "Yeah, the game's good." I'm just scared they're gonna put some transaction game
That's what
in
they
a little
always-
later. Like people are scared of microtransactions right now.
That's what they always fucking do, and it's Bandai, so I know they're gonna fucking do it. It's a goddamn shame.
Well, we gotta do an episode of Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, or just Dragon Ball Z in general sometime.
We'll probably we gotta do like Z, we gotta do the games, we can make multiple episodes about that shit, bro.
Oh, 100%. Honestly, we could do a whole nother podcast about that. If we're being real.
GT.
If we're being real.
Except GT.
Oh, we already did that.
We shared our thoughts.
Yeah, we already did GT. So we don't have to share our thoughts on that.
I don't
anymore.
need a revisit though.
Yeah, we don't need we're not revisiting that
But
shit.
if y'all want to listen to it, go check it out.
Yeah, go look up Remember
The highs
When.
and lows of Dragon Ball GT.
There
Where you get to
you
hear
go.
all the highs and none of the lows.
Great episode, horrible show.
Honestly. So Zatch Bell though.
Yeah.
So what are your final thoughts on Zatch Bell, guys?
To be honest, if you are very curious, I won't say highly recommend like go watch this shit or go read this shit, because honestly, don't bother with the anime. It's exactly like the first Full Metal Alchemist series. You're gonna get disappointed by the end, and you're gonna have to watch it in Japanese. But if you're very curious, go read the manga. It's gonna be quicker. You're gonna get the whole story. It's exactly what you need. It's condensed. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's honestly pretty worth it. And if you really want to see some clips from the anime, just go on YouTube. You might laugh. At least look up Palco for Gore and watch his titty song.
100% actually need to watch that. It is, if you're having a bad day, it'll just become better.
Yeah.
Instantly. It's so goofy. It's so funny. It like that to this day, I can watch that and still have a laugh at it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Go read the manga. That's my final rating.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna go do the same thing.
Yeah, tomorrow it's gonna be on my bucket list.
Yeah. You said tomorrow. Can you imagine just like at 12:01 being like, all right, Zatch Bell time.
Time for Zatch Bell.
Gonna make these remembers proud.
Give my review next week.
Yuck.
All right, Amir, what are your final thoughts?
If you're caught up with Pokemon and you want the alternate version, go ahead and jump into Zatch Bell.
Man, alternate Pokemon. Could you imagine if in the anime or in the manga, like their spell book actually fills up with the character slots, like a Pokédex, being like, oh, I met Pokegori or whatever his name was. Yeah, just like it just adds a little slot to it. It like works like a Pokédex.
It'd be S tier if I saw someone just decking people and stealing books.
Yo,
Momoto collector, that'd be crazy,
bro. If I was a Momoto motherfucker in real life, like a caster, I'd just be getting the nearest flamethrower and just going up to everybody and just blasting.
It's like becoming a pyro.
I wasn't gonna say it, but when they introduced, and I was like, you giving all these little kids powers, like Zatch Bell can like literally shoot lightning,
right on the book.
And this man is like
Yeah.
shooting lightning on top of his school type shit. I'm like, bro, these are literal mini terrorists. If they felt like it, if they were like, yeah, I'm gonna find every book in this bitch, burn the whole town, like holy.
Burn the whole fucking town. I'm at my Momoto going out fucking shit up. Meanwhile, I'm busting out the flamethrower on my back. Pulling up to the caster. You better drop that book. I'm gonna give you on 3. 1, 2. That's how you win the tournament, bro.
This ain't trying to win by default.
So we don't have to play the game if you're dead.
Is that not a good strategy? It is. It's a good strategy. That's how it
You
went,
get
bro.
stuck in Hunger Games with Johnny. Do not turn your back.
That's how this man has made millions of the casino.
I burned that bitch down.
The guy hits the jackpot.
And like, you have 3 seconds until you get this jackpot. Yikes. No, I'm playing. No, honestly, Zatch Bell, I would actually like to see that show come back though. I definitely do want to check out the manga now though, especially like knowing that it's like highly acclaimed and all that. I think that'd be a really cool read and to go revisit that. And plus like just extend the story, because I mean, I only know the story up to a certain point, so it'd be cool to see like how it actually finishes out, like what the follow through is. Because I mean, nothing beats a complete story. I mean, Samurai Jack taught us that.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
that when did that return? It was like, how many years was that after the show had ended?
It was like I want to say 2016 when it came back. When it came back on Adult Swim.
So it was like 12 years after the show had ended or something?
Yeah, I remember the show, I think it was like show ended at 2007, I want to say.
7.
Maybe 2007. 2006, 2007, around that time frame.
Okay, yeah.
So maybe it was like a decade later. That's when it came back.
Yeah, but I mean, when it finished it out, though, like, I was happy with the end product.
Yeah.
I was happy with them, like, actually, like, wrapping up the story. So I definitely think it'd be cool to see that with Zatch Bell, too.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, so if you're bored and you're looking for a new anime to watch, go check out Zatch Bell. And thank you all so much for listening. Until next time, peace out, remembers.
Later, y'all.
Love y'all. Remember When is a Sweet Recording production. Check them out at suiterecording.com.
Intro and outro created by our very own Johnny.
Subscribe, listen, and remember to review wherever you are on social media. Thanks for listening.